My name is John Logan, Head of Brass at the Royal Conservatoire of Scotland. I've had the pleasure of working with many top artists such as Luciano Pavarotti, Jose Carreras, Idlewild, Justin Currie. I also worked along with Emeli Sandé for the BBC documentary Emeli Sandé's Street Symphony.
As a director, I like to have the composer involved in the process as early as possible. That means that they can start to develop concepts, sound palettes, ideas, and a discussion starts early.
I met Richard Burke in Glasgow. I was invited to a meeting when I was a member of the Royal Scottish National Orchestra. Richard had also previously met up with our chief executive at the time, and they had been talking about some sort of collaboration. First film I did called Whistle My Lad. I'll never forget walking down those little pavement streets with the little houses and the waves coming crashing in, and really getting a feel for where it's actually being filmed. That really does give you so much inspirations. And from that very first day, I came back in the car singing themes and actually thinking about how that would actually go.
Each film tends to demand its own genre, style of music. For instance, when it came to Star-Crossed, which was my debut, Star-Crossed is dark and it required dark music. And this is the second time I worked with John Logan of the Royal Conservatoire. And John composed a score which is fairly spontaneous, improvised on the piano, that lends itself to that dark theme.
When looking at a film for the first time that's just got dialogue and nothing else, maybe a few sound effects, the film does actually have a tempo of its own. You know, is it slow moving? Is it fast moving? And I think that really does make you think about how your music should actually be tempo wise. Should it be in strict time? Should it be moving about a little with just to what the feelings of the film actually are? For example, if you've got a car running through the open countryside, through the trees, for example, your music's going to have more movement in it naturally.
The first thing you have to have between a composer and a director is trust and integrity. I have to trust that he's going to produce the music that I need, that the film needs, that I want. And of course he has to trust me that that I'm going to provide him with a palette and a base from which he can develop. I prefer to start with concepts and ideas and proof of concepts. So for instance, on The Treasurer, I sent John some proof of concept footage that we'd shot. And then John from there started to work up a colour palette.